Alright, let's take a quick look at this question here. So they've given us a piecewise function, okay, and they ask us to find a range of values such that f inverse x is equal to f inverse fx. Okay, this question type can be quite confusing because you are taught that f inverse is equal to x and that f inverse f is also equal to x. So looking at this question, right, they're asking me to find when x equals to x, right? That doesn't really make sense at all. Okay, so what does this actually mean? So first of all, I can give you a visual representation of what these graphs are. Right, these graphs really are graphs of y equals to x. Right, they both have this exact same shape. So how do we actually answer this question? So it's important to know that here we do have a restricted domain, right? Because we only have a graph from x equals to 0 to x equals to 2, right? And that the domains of these two functions are actually different. So let's just start off by finding what my domain of f is. Okay, my domain of f is the x values which this graph can take, so we know that it is from 0 to 2. And we also know that the domain of f is equal to the range of its inverse, right? And the range of f, which in this case is from -1 to 1, right, is also equal to the domain of f inverse. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Right, the domain of f inverse, right, is equal to the domain of f inverse, which is equal to -1 to 1, right? And for my other composite function, right, the domain of f inverse f is equal to my domain of f, which is 0 to 2. So although these two graphs, right, have the exact same equation, right, the domains are going to be different. So for example, let's see what the graph of f inverse looks like, right? So the graph of f inverse, right, is a line y equals to x from -1 to 1, whereas the graph of f inverse f is actually from 0 to 2. So let's just draw that here. So from 0 to 2. Right, so the only section where these graphs actually are completely equal to each other, right, is between here, right, 0 to 1. So that is actually my answer here. So the range of values such that f inverse x is equal to f inverse x is actually from 0 to 1. Okay, so hope this helps, and that's all I have for today. All right, thank you. Bye bye.